passenger princess?
No. My daughter, who is 4 years old, is a passenger princess.
Right.
If you think about it, when it comes to England and all those other foreign countries, they are children. They're not adults.
Right.
Like I'm a whole grown woman. I take care of myself. I take care of my child. I'm a full blown queen. I make my own rules. This is my home, my domination. So it's like, no, you ain't gonna do me like that. And just like how we call you kings, we queens.
Sis,
It's
you
all
hear
on
that? You hear that, sis? You listening?
It's you should give a lesson too, you know.
queens. We queens. Cause like,
Exactly.
how you gonna call us princess?
Right. They're
Um,
saying you still thinking of us as a child.
right. Don't do me.
Mm.
This is our message. Don't be
Oh, no, don't do me. I
No,
work. I do everything
careful.
right. I take care of my
no.
Be
child. I take
careful
care of
with the
everything.
term princess versus queen.
Try me right now.
Y'all heard
Right.
it first.
Anyway,
Anyways,
Y'all want the king? We queens. So,
Right.
all right, duly noted. I'm about to go put that on my palm. All right, queens. Cool. All
and
right.
don't forget afterwards, like she said, the fuck.
You just have to edge that on. Anyways,
hey, China, like, hello, what's going on here?
like,
Gone.
what? Anyways, welcome to another episode of the Pass Through Podcast with C's and Breeze and two very special guests, two queens in the building. We have Angel. Angel. If y'all remember Angel, she was back on the Padua. How many months ago, C's? This is a while ago. Been a while.
Yeah.
It was 8 months because I look back. It was 8 months
It
ago.
was 8 months, right? This is when I finally found.
And I was at my doing my car Honda stuff, because Honda all the way.
Right,
Oh, no matter where I did, it's always gonna be Honda.
right. See, she knew what
Nanda.
going on. She knew what going on. It's Team Honda around these says that. Anyway, right? And then we also have Lexi in the building,
Yeah.
another queen in the building. And we about to go ahead and discuss today. What is bare minimum versus queen and king treatment on both sides? So a lot of people, I feel like a lot of us have things mixed up to what's really bare minimum and really king or queen treatment when it comes to dating. And simple stuff, I feel like we would think it's simple stuff for us, but women think is a big deal.
Mhm.
So see, I want to go to you.
Hmm.
Now, you as a pretty boy, like Angel said, you as a pretty boy. I would never let this go. I sorry, I would never let it go.
Gone, dog.
What would you consider your woman doing that is basically king treatment for you? Because you're a king, dog. You to move and you to step out like a king. So I need to know from you.
But why you calling you a king when you was a king too? That's what I don't understand.
What do you mean? What you say?
Because you keep saying he a king, but you a king too.
No. I know I'm a king. I'm just saying like he's in a different bracket than me. So that's why I got hit you with that emphasis.
Okay, all right.
But what do you consider king treatment in your eyes?
I would say certain things I do on a day-to-day basis, whether it's my career, she kind of got to understand like the stresses that come with it. Gotta know what you're talking about when it comes to like certain. Okay, so my end goal for my empire is a certain approach I'm gonna take for everything, right? So she have to understand the overall view, the vision, and be a part of it. She gotta be more. At that point, that's where I consider my woman an asset more than a liability. You check. I ain't looking based off of the little small shit that we eventually we might not have it now, but we're gonna eventually get to that place in the relationship. So if you looking at it like, oh, I have to get like right now, this is what I don't normally do. If you can't do it for yourself, don't look for me to bring that to you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. So my approach when it comes to my queen is a whole different aspect compared to what you or somebody else might be looking at.
Okay, so let me ask you this: you're a gamer,
Mm.
right?
Yeah,
Okay, you're a big gamer.
I won't say that big, but yeah, it'll game.
Your
Yeah.
woman buy you, your woman buy you a monitor and a remote. Is that bare
Mm.
minimum or is that king treatment?
I feel like that's king treatment at that point.
That's king treatment.
Yeah, cause she ain't had to do that,
Yeah,
and
Okay.
I
that's
was
that's
treatment.
that's adding to the assets of what it is that I would like to do for myself or wanted to do for
Right,
myself, but she probably sped it up.
right.
You understand? It's not like, oh, it's bare minimum that you do me, like you get me a brand new monitor and get me new controllers and then for like no, no,
That's
no.
entitlement.
Yeah, that's entitlement. Like for it's appreciated if you do, but if you
Yeah.
don't, I gonna eventually do it for myself.
Okay. And okay, so let me find another scenario and play for you. Cooking you
Mm.
breakfast. Is that king treatment or bare minimum?
That's definitely king treatment.
Yeah, it's
That
king.
that's definitely
It is.
because me with my dude, I've done that for him. I won't do that for just any dude that I'm really talking to. If this is not somebody that I'm trying to seriously build and grow with, I'm not gonna do that for you. I'm not gonna go out my way to spend my money that I earned on you just because we're just a little fling or whatever. No, I'm spending that money on somebody that I look at that as an investment into my relationship.
That's okay.
Exactly.
I
It's something that it's something that you gonna actually nurture in your relationship. You know
right.
what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It ain't
that
something that
that creates a core memory for him, and he's like, oh dang, she really went out her way for me, she really do care. And that's going to change his mindset on a lot of different things and his perspective on a lot of different things when it comes to dealing with me, because I'm giving him a treatment that he would want to receive. So in the long run, he's going to want to reciprocate that back to me.
Okay. Let me ask y'all this question because I'm curious.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman said, a man a man changing your oil, is that queen treatment or bare minimum? Matter of fact, doing maintenance on your car, period.
Okay.
I'm sorry, for us it's bare minimum.
Yeah, for
That's
I
us
can
it's
change
very
insane,
much because I
minimum.
change my own oil.
oil.
I change my own oil, change my own
That's
brakes, change my own
I
insane.
half an
alternators.
hour. That was a hard
Like
one.
That
that's very
is insane.
let
Bare.
me tell you.
wait.
Oh wait, okay. So you saying that's bare minimum. So basically, you expect that then.
Yes.
Yes. If
Yes.
I could do it, you could do it.
Exactly.
There's
I feel
ain't
like
no
that's
reason
bare
why you
minimum.
That's
can't
crazy,
understand how to
Steve.
change
Right.
an oil for a car. I
Even
can
if you're
understand it.
hold on. Even if you're not the one to change it, you're making sure that it's getting maintenance. Because us women, we especially us moms, we're ripping and running. We're on the go. We don't pay attention to that like that. We do because we're into the cars. But for the average woman, she's not into the car.
Okay, so
Stop.
you saying wait. I gotta understand too. This is like
Mhm.
somebody who you consider your boyfriend or like your
If you're trying
husband.
to persuade me into anything, like you want my attention like that, and you want to show that I mean something to you or anything in that type of way. It don't matter if it's a potential boyfriend into a potential like marriage or whatever.
Mhm.
If you want to take me into consideration in your life,
Right.
you should consider my life as your safety as well.
Exactly.
Because if I die, I die. And one of the ways I could die is by a car accident or because my car ain't done. Maintenance ain't done.
Okay, so
Tires ain't.
you saying let me say for example, right? This dude you just meet you talking to you dating him for like 2 weeks or whatever it is, and your car got get
No,
me.
no, that's fine. Not that fresh. Not that fresh.
No,
Not that
I'm
fresh.
talking
Okay,
like
okay,
I'm
fuck that.
talking
You saying
like
like two
about
months,
it.
2 to 6 months into the like the 2 to 6 months into the dating aspect, I ain't really
It's
like.
not even 2 6 months, nothing like that. It's what is a mutual agreement between the two
Yeah.
parties. It doesn't matter how long it's been. Whatever you and that person agreed to.
Yeah.
If you and that person say y'all want to take it seriously or whatever, like that means my life and your life. Even me, I'm gonna think about your car. I'm gonna think about what you got going on too. So it's not like it's a vice versa thing. It's not a one way street. Like
Right.
I
Okay,
really
okay, cool.
think like
I get that. So let me say you and a partner dating or wherever it is,
Mhm.
might hit a rough patch, his bring need maintenance too. You gonna do?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, if this, especially if this is someone I'm seriously talking
I
to.
don't want him to get in a highway and something happen to him.
Yeah, like, and
Like,
Okay.
in
especially
a back road, it
especially
don't
if he's
matter.
like he's been open about it, like, damn, I really ain't got it like that right now, or whatever. Just on the simple fact that y'all really dealing with each other, I would expect you to do that for me, and because I would definitely do it for you.
Okay, so that's different. See, because
It's
how
like
I interpreted it was
it has to be a vice versa thing. It's not a
Yeah,
one way street like I
okay. So it's like I got your back, you got my back type of
yeah.
whole
yeah.
deal.
So
Okay,
It
that,
that's
don't matter.
understandable.
It doesn't
so
matter
if we
what's going on.
yeah, yeah,
If like I said, it doesn't matter if we're talking,
yeah.
if we're in a relationship,
If we have that
if we
understanding,
have an understanding that we
then that's
are
basic.
there for each other.
Yeah, that's basic. Just being there for each other. That's basic.
And if we
Okay.
decide that we want more in the future, that's fine. But it
Yeah.
doesn't have to. We're adults. We're in our 20s, 30s, mid 20s, 30s, all
Late
that.
20s,
Like
goddamn
it's
it.
just whatever.
I'm late 20s.
Yeah,
I'm right there behind you.
I'm gonna keep saying mid 20s, see you in your
No,
30s.
baby, I'm late 20s, baby. Don't do me like
So
that.
it's like it don't matter at all about your age. It don't. It's like your mentality when it comes to another person, and
Mhm.
it's not about just friendship, siblings, like how you care about a person in general.
Yeah,
So,
I
so,
get that.
so your biggest thing is keeping me in mind and treating me as an individual versus an other.
Because I'm gonna always be concerned about you.
Right.
Like little, if I don't even say it, trust me, in the back of my mind,
It's there.
it's there. It's
It's
bugging the fuck out of me. When you
Mhm.
tell me you ain't done your oil change or you ain't done nothing to your car or anything like that, or you ain't got a haircut yet, I'm gonna be like, why the fuck not? What's wrong? And if you don't tell me what's going on, I'm gonna be bugged by it. But just like it's all about the communication at that. You need communication when it comes to other people. When there's no, if you could communicate with your boys and your homegirls, you should be able to communicate with me.
True.
Why it gotta be a secrecy?
Right.
That one,
I don't care if you're going through a struggle. If
But
we lock, we lock down.
Right.
but that's the thing too, right? It's like I feel as if it's like in today's time,
Mhm.
it's gonna be hard for a man to come out and tell a woman that he's struggling in any type of way, especially financially, right? And especially if he have a romantic interest in this person. That's one of the hardest thing a man might ever come to a woman about. In reality,
Hard for him when he doesn't see that woman as his equal or as his partner. Because if he sees her as a partner, as a equal, he will be comfortable enough to come to her and be like, "Look, babe, this is what's going on. I need your help." Because the whole point of being in a relationship with somebody is to have somebody else to fall back on that you know is going to be there and not leave you high and dry. Because y'all are one. Y'all are creating one unit.
right?
And the fact that we 80s, 90s babies, one thing for sure, we think about marriage. At our
Exactly.
age right now, we thinking about further on. We're not thinking
Mhm.
about high school shit no more. We
Right.
on a whole nother level in our life.
Yeah,
If you
We trying to
if you
houses,
still in your
cars, and
80s,
everything.
90s, and I'll give you maybe some early 2000s, maybes.
I say anything past 97 ain't it? Anything past 97. Anything past
But
97
like
ain't
at the
it.
same time, if you have that mentality that you are there
Mhm.
and you realize that when you get in a relationship, this is more, especially a lot of us now got kids. You gotta think about that too. This day and age, it's not like our moms and dads where we had secrecies and stuff.
Right.
We are full blown about our children now these days.
Right.
So, especially when you have kids and you enter in these relationships, you got to think about not just the bond you create just between you and him or her,
Yeah.
but between that child
Child,
as well.
okay, all right. This might be okay.
but wait,
And
before we move on,
kids.
Yeah.
Wait.
but before we move on to that though,
She brought up the kids, right? Okay. Now you and this dude dating. He don't have no kids, but he's, he's dating you. So as far as bare minimum and queen treatment,
Are you ready for the story?
if he
I'm ready.
I'm ready for the
if
story.
he
I want to hear what the man has to ask.
If
We got
he
a good story
is,
for y'all. Go ahead.
I try to see how I can word this. If he is,
Just say how it is.
Go
if
ahead.
he is taking your kid to the park or whatever, or
Spending time with
or spending time with your kid, is that bare minimum or is that queen treatment?
That's bare minimum for us mothers, because with a man decide, because men don't have to date women with children.
That's true.
Men at the end of the day, they are the prize. There's way too many women out here compared to men, and it's not too many good men out here. So those who are good men that's willing to step up and take care of that responsibility that another man walked away from, like that, and you are choosing to do that, that's a bare minimum, because you know what you're getting yourself into when you're deciding to date a woman with a child.
That's fair.
Because you can go date any other woman that ain't got kids, but you know what comes with this woman and this child. You know that, okay, if you're dating her, she's obviously looking for something that's serious. She's not just trying to date around, especially if she's introduced her child to you. That's a whole, you know, she's there. She's not trying to go nowhere. She knows she wants you and you want her. So the absolute bare minimum is to include that child in it, because once again, you're getting with her to create one. Yes, she may already have a plus one, but y'all are coming together to create a plus, a whole nother one. And that child that's been here should never feel like they're outside of it. They should get that same equal love from that man.
That's
I'm
fair.
And then
ready
if
for him too.
hold on. And even when
It's
y'all
the
have a
key for
kid
their
together,
asses.
it should be no difference in it. So that is bare minimum. That's bare minimum.
And let me drop some tea for y'all, because I didn't even say nothing about how we are friends in the first place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even drop it in the
Oh
beginning.
yeah. Oh
This
yeah.
ain't no regular friendship.
It's
This
really
ain't
not.
no-
It's really not. This
This
was
is
not.
this is tea
This,
type shit.
yep.
Look,
Clap that
look,
tea.
tea.
So.
Wait, what is this? Hey, this fuck crazy.
We love it how we do it like this. We drop tea on y'all like this. We're the ones that put on the podcast for that. We drop
Exactly.
tea.
So look. Quick backstory on how we're friends. So my daughter's father, me and him were dating. I found out he was cheating on me with her. But the thing was, he's like, the thing was, she kept telling my child's father that she was not comfortable being around my child, not knowing who I am, which made me have so much respect for her, because a lot of these women in this day and age, they be like, I don't give a fuck about your baby mama. What's she gonna do about it? It's me and you. Da, 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 da. They always want to be on this real rah, disrespectful ass, ride. She was straight up like, bro, look, you've been bringing your kid around me. I need to know her mom. Like, that's just straight up basic respect right there.
I didn't have a kid.
She didn't have a kid at the time. Her kid came, 5 years later?
Pretty much.
Yeah, like almost 4 or 5 years later. So yeah, he was lying to her about me and his relationship, and in the same breath lying to me. Well, now I had no idea about her. The whole way I found out about her was that me and my child's father, we had mutual friends on social media, but me and my child's father did not follow each other on social media. We kept social media out of our relationship. So I had family members sending me screenshots of her Instagram with him on it. Do I need to tell the other story?
You ain't gotta clap too much tea. You ain't gotta do
You
too
check?
much.
Too much.
This is a lot of tea. I ain't gonna
But,
do
okay.
You know?
I was wondering about the job incident.
Homeboy,
Okay.
it's a states we talking about.
Discrimination, I don't give a damn. We joke about it to this day.
It's a states do we talking about?
Yes, he's from the States.
That's a damn shame. Damn shame.
He was from the States. So yeah, he was lying to her about me and lying to me.
Americans more than anything else, right?
Yeah, and when I confronted him about it, he lied to me about her. So a couple years go by. At this point, she has her daughter. Her daughter is less than a year old, if not at about a year old. And she hits me up on social media, asking to talk to me, and basically just have a heart to heart because she wanted to be able to see my daughter again. Because she played a big role in my daughter's life from the age of like 2 to 3 years old, like those real core memory parts of life. So I was like, okay, I want to hear her out because out of all the dudes, all the chicks, my child's father had talked to.
Definitely.
Yeah, nah. I messed up on that. But yeah, she was the most respectful one. So I was like, okay, let me hear her out. Heard her out. We found out that my child's father was lying to both of us about everything. And ever since then, we've been inseparable. And that was what, 4 years ago? About 4 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit?
It's the karma's a bitch.
Yeah. We going for days about that situation, but yeah.
Don't mess with people who don't mind being a girl's girl at the same time.
Exactly.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, people when it comes to kids either.
Right. Yeah. Don't play by my child.
All the core memories, being there to bathe her, body trainer, all that shit.
Right. Yeah, but she got it like that. She had got it like that.
That's a wild fuck. Me ain't gonna sit down late. That's a wild fuck though. But yeah.
And we've been best friends ever since.
What you got to say about that, Breeze?
What I have to say?
He's in shock.
That's
what?
He's just like, nigga.
That's a whole triangle. That's a whole triangle right there. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it was never about him. When me and him break up, I understood the reason why we broke up.
Mm-hmm.
The reason, like, he did a lot of dirty shit.
A lot.
For me to see inside, outside, it was just too much for me to even handle. Mm-hmm. But it was the fact that I created a bond with his daughter. It was like, yeah. That's why I went straight to her and not him.
Right.
It wasn't about the dad. It was about the kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's how.
Yeah.
That's how wild heck. But you would don't get any king treatments if that's the case, because you done. She said you were taking care of her daughter and doing all that.
I was picking up from preschool and everything.
Yeah, but I feel like I said, I feel like that's bare minimum when you're dealing with somebody that got kids. You know what comes with them.
Yeah,
what having
I knew
kids.
what, and especially the fact that I didn't know what comes with a kid because I didn't have a kid myself at the time. Mm-hmm. But I knew off rip, like they go to school, they need to eat. I eat, they eat.
Right.
They need bare water. Minimum. I knew
bare minimum. It's just bare. Yeah, it's just bare minimum.
When you come into somebody's life with kids or without kids, it don't matter. But when it comes with having kids, you should realize they still little human beings. I'm not asking you to be the father, mother.
Right.
I'm asking you to be a person.
Right.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
I respect it. Well, see,
nobody's asking you to pay no bills, nothing like that.
If you don't mind, if you start paying the bills, then yeah,
that's a different story. If you're living together, all that shit, that's a different story.
Yeah.
But I don't expect that in a relationship.
So paying your bills.
You talk about me, and I tell you my kid is here.
I expect you to bring food for the kid too.
So
that's your minimum.
So
even if I come over and if I know you have a kid, and I come in with my kid, and I know your kid's over there, I'm bringing food for them too, because like they're humans, they need to eat.
Bare minimum.
It doesn't matter if they're gonna eat right now. It don't matter if they're gonna eat later. They need to eat.
Right.
So
and we're humans as well. We don't want to always cook.
Yeah, but at certain, like we said, for example, I get 2 children,
right,
and family meal.
My girl get like 3 children, right?
Family meal. Oh,
and then you like, what, babe? You know, I feel for some friggin' for some oxtail or something for, you know me buying no plate of food, right? You know, I gotta buy the whole fucking set, right?
Listen. See, we live in America.
Yeah.
What makes you come out eat anybody oxtail but my own oxtail?
Okay.
So if I ain't put no oxtail to the side to cook and fucking marinate and all that shit,
We get
Yeah,
that.
okay, but that was just an example.
But
Like,
you
it's for example, right?
example for us.
Yeah,
Let me
that's
say,
bad in American.
let me say for example, right? Like, okay, Chick-fil-A or something. And the way to the house, you want
Family
to grab
meal.
from
Family,
Chick-fil-A or
we
something.
just did it.
And we're just a
We
family meal.
just did it. Family
Listen,
meal.
listen. So
I'll
a
be
four
like,
count. Listen. A 4 count
mm,
is $30. Double it up, 60. That's cool. Cause honestly, I ain't cook. I'm not cooking. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah.
Wait. What do you mean you done? You done?
I ain't cooking. I ain't doing that. I'm lazy. I'm tired. I just
said
work.
she done tired, she ain't cooking now for.
I don't want to do shit. I spend the money.
Hello.
Fair enough.
We got food on the table.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I'm tired.
There's food
But
on
then
the
you
table.
know that Chick-fil-A food gonna keep your ass like you don't feel satisfied for a couple hours
And
or
the
so.
thing
Then
is,
you'll
you
get
could
hungry again.
girl, you could get fried chicken nuggets, you could grill chicken nuggets, you could get mac and cheese, you could get fries, you could get all that, whatever. It's 4 and 4 and 4. It's 4 meals. It's 4.
Mhm.
So it's like,
But who
no.
want microwave nuggets though? Cause they're gonna put them up.
You could do that too. I don't care. It don't matter.
Air
I'm
fry.
done.
Air
But then
fry.
fuck gonna be like even let we say you eat it all in the one setting, though, like the one sitting, you're gonna be hungry again in a couple hours.
And if they
So yeah,
hungry again, right?
Then they're gonna
Let me
take
tell you
their ass
something.
back at the pantry.
They
Get
they
some
about to
noodles.
get whatever is in the freezer and you get noodles.
no
You
sir,
already got your you already got your
no sir.
you got
Yeah,
your
you
happy
would.
meal
You
already.
better go find them snacks in there.
You're gonna
There's
start
food
snacking
in
it
this house
out.
somewhere. You had an actual meal. You want something to snack on? Go and get something to snack on.
I did my part. Now you doing the most. Nah, as a child you doing the most. Your stomach ain't that big.
And you know it's summertime too. Yeah, they gonna eat on every snack in that pantry in one
So
day.
right, let me tell you something. Right? Let me tell you something. Cooking, any either side, woman or man, that's king or queen treatment, regardless. Because when it comes to cooking, you would be lazy as fuck to cook, and you just don't feel like cooking. So like, if you cook for me, that's king treatment. I don't care. That could be bad.
I love when Aaron cooks for
Any
me.
man could say that's
I would definitely say that is
that's
king queen
king fucking
treatment.
treatment.
Because, like you said, you can just buy something to eat real quick, but actually, especially when you're tired. Because I'm a professional chef. That's what I do for a living. Yes, I'm a chef.
Then I will bring you home food every day, so I ain't gotta
You
cook in the house.
serious?
You okay?
Yeah, that.
Like
What do you want me to
the
get for the
fuck?
store? What do you want me to get for the store right now? I go for it.
Oh, I thought that tattoo I mean something else. Like you
What?
gotta find my ass or
Yes,
something.
I'm a real deal.
Yeah,
Real deal
that's
chef.
funny,
God,
man.
I was going. But then again, I hate to go in a grocery store.
I hate that
Look,
fuck.
long as you give me look,
Hate to-
long
I
as you give me
hate
money,
that
I will
fuck.
work shopping and I'll cook it.
She
You
sure
you
do. She
you
sure do.
pay me, I will go.
I'll buy some groceries for her and I'll bring to her house and she just
Nah,
I cook.
The
look,
man going to the grocery store
I
is
tell her
go
so
to
I
the store.
annoying, dude.
tired.
Yo,
I'd be
it
like,
is
I'm
such
tired.
it is such a
She'll
pain
cook.
in the ass to go grocery shopping. I know that Walmart don't even do 24 hours no more, so you can shop with nobody in the store. You gotta go in
Right.
the
And
store.
then when you go, ain't got no like you see how much cashiers it'll be at the fucking Walmart, and none of them will be at the fucking
You gotta go
counter.
cashier. I
That's
gotta
why
go
you
check
do
out.
scan and go.
Walmart
I gotta go
Plus.
self check out.
Scan
You gotta go to
and
the
Pay
go.
for
grocery
it.
store.
Pay for it. Pay for it.
Pay for that Walmart Plus. That scan and go is your best
My boy,
motherfucking
I just
free.
go to the machine and check out. I don't go to no cashier.
That's one thing I gonna always say straight up, right? I hate going to any grocery store
Yeah, I hear
or store.
I'm gonna pay about luxury. I'm working. I'm gonna pay for my luxury.
I don't like grocery shopping. I don't like
But yeah,
shopping in stores. I don't like going to the
okay,
mall.
okay,
I don't
check
like
this
none
out.
of them
Check this
fuck.
out. Check this out. Us
Minus
taking
the fruit delivery.
y'all take it. Okay, y'all wanting us to come to the store with y'all. Is that bare minimum? Or is
no.
that's queen treatment?
For me it is because if you know grocery shopping with me, we're gonna be in there for a couple of hours.
Exactly.
It's
And
not
it's
a
like, why are we still in the store,
That's the
bro?
same fuck I
Yeah, it's
talking
like,
about right
why
there.
are we
it don't matter. Look, I enjoy shopping. I enjoy grocery shopping. I enjoy walking through every aisle looking to see what
That
I
is
could possibly.
diabolical. That
That's
is diabolical.
every
Why are you walking
woman.
through every
That's
corner?
every
That is
woman.
diabolical.
Every
You have to
woman.
walk through every aisle. You
No,
don't even know.
no.
Every aisle
If
just to
you
even look.
choose to come with me on that journey to the grocery store, I'm gonna feel so special because I know even my own child gets annoyed with me going to the grocery
I
store.
gotta know go with her.
That is diabolical.
So for me personally, yes, I take that as queen treatment because I know I'm finna take up some of your time,
I don't
and
like
in
that.
the process of doing it, I'm I'm finna use you for every bit of height that you have. My
Wow.
boyfriend is over 6 feet tall. I'm only 5'2". I'm finna use you for every bit of height and
I ain't gonna lie. The only
your strength because I'm gonna go pick. I'm gonna just walk and be like, I want that, I want that, I want that. I'm going to use you while you're grocery shopping with me.
Dog.
So yes, I
that's
take
right.
that as queen
I ain't
treatment.
gonna lie to you. I really feel like them neighborhood Walmarts were made just for men.
Cause
And
it's
sometimes
simple,
we
right?
don't. Yeah, yeah. You in and you out. The
I,
super Walmarts.
dog, I
Fuck
literally just
all of
want
that.
to be in and out the store. Like, woman just go crazy over Target, dog, and I don't understand why.
Target is just overrated.
Well,
Target is
most listen,
overrated.
when it comes to Target, and don't let Starbucks be in the Target. Oh my
Oh
god.
God.
That be the only reason I
They gonna get
want to
tired
Starbucks.
and go and get a Starbucks coffee and get
Uh,
all the energy to go back around that fuck again.
dog, man.
Now don't get me wrong, Target got some good stuff, but they be taxing on a lot of things that I know I can go buy the exact same thing at Walmart or Kroger's or Food Depot on certain things. I only go to Target if it's like clothes or certain exclusives there that I know I'm not gonna get anywhere else.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask another question.
So okay, so you said cooking for you is a king treatment, right?
Yes.
Yes.
How
For
much?
me, because I'm a professional
That's
chef.
that's
If
cute.
I still want to come home and cook for you at the end, because I work second shift. I work from that 3 p.m. to 11, 12 a.m. shift. I work late. So half the time I'm not getting home until somewhere between 1 and 2 a.m.
Oh, that's different. Yeah,
I'm still staying up to make sure you got something prepped for you to eat at work the next day. I make sure you have something to eat on in the morning when you get ready to go to work. I make sure you have something to eat on at lunch. And then
Oh,
once I get back up, I make sure you have something to eat for dinner.
that
So yeah, I see that as a king
if
treatment
you
because I'm
meal
not doing
prepping
that
for
for just eating
me,
everybody.
if you meal prepper for me, you could have anything you want from me, dog. You cook for me,
Oh, I definitely get whatever I want.
you could,
I definitely get whatever I
you
want.
could get whatever you want. You just ain't get my wallet, but you could get whatever you want. Cause that's like you literally just setting up my
I get the wallet because if I want to go spend
who
some money, I'm gonna go spend some money.
who who the swear. So you've gotten wallets before?
My man don't tell me no.
That's insane.
Mine, don't,
That's insane.
mine doesn't tell me no.
I would say no though. I would say who wallet you taking? Because one thing I'm not saying
I think that's
this.
I think that's one I'm
You
like
have
I
to be
think that's
careful though, because
If
wallets
I'm
are
giving you
overspent.
king treatment, the queen treatment, reciprocated to that, I get that wallet.
That's insane. That
No,
is
it should be a
insane.
natural thing. It shouldn't be me telling you that.
Right.
It should be you just doing it naturally.
Exactly.
The fact that I'm giving you that cane treatment and you even recognize it. And the thing is, the money that even if I'm taking your money, I'm putting that money into what's going into our household.
Exactly. It's our money.
It's not like I'm
ours.
just
I
doing it
guess
to
I'll
just.
have to wait. Mm,
It's ours.
mm,
Cause my
They live
man,
together.
I
They
guess
me
I
live
and
have
me
to.
and
together.
I
my
guess
man,
I have to get acclimated to that because I was never acclimated to any of that.
wait,
If
wait, but wait. I feel in my eyes, right?
Mhm.
I is the king, as you say, right?
Mhm.
At certain points, you have to be. This is queen treatment. If you want the queen treatment, right?
Mhm.
At some point, you have to be able to handle the no, ain't
Oh, definitely.
happening. Ye, uh-uh, not right now. No.
No, I
You want
definitely
that?
understand.
No,
I don't care
not right
about that.
now.
I definitely, yeah, no, that's something that's totally
And
understandable.
honestly, if it's
Okay,
something
Because it's
simple that
vice
I could,
versa at times as well.
yeah, and
because
if it's
because I
something I could deal with myself,
Right.
honestly and truly, my family didn't raise me to be spoiled.
I mean, I couldn't.
I mean, they raised me to be spoiled, but they ain't raised me
I was about to
to
say
be
because I was spoiled.
expecting a man to just do it. I'm gonna get my own shit.
Right.
I'm gonna get it.
Regardless.
I bust my ass at work for no reason. I work 12 plus hours a day. I'm gonna get what I want.
Exactly.
So this is my thing, right? And this is why I say it's like a specific. I don't do like we say for example, like a vision board. Me and my girls sit down and we do a vision board or whatever it is, and this is what we're trying to get to. If you start to stray away, or I tell you like, no, we ain't getting this, right, child. Don't pull the Eve muscle on me, dog. Like, don't come with the same forbidden fruit that I don't warn you about before, and come and bring it back to me and be like, oh, but test it out now, because then you might like it and you really fuck with it.
That goes.
She just wants to be manipulative at that point.
No, wait.
No, it's not being manipulative.
Understand from this point of view, right?
Yeah, so when people's telling you that's a being a manipulative female, you're not gonna listen to us.
That she's being manipulative.
She's
because
being
if we're doing those vision boards together and we have these set goals in mind, we are working toward a certain goal. And if you as my man is telling me that, okay, if you want to go do this right now, it's gonna steer us away from our goal.
Right.
At that point,
it don't matter if it's a personal goal or a couple goal. If you have something personal for you, you want to set by the end of the year or by 6 months or 3 months, it don't matter how long you have a goal.
Right. And
I should not stop you from getting that goal.
Right.
I should encourage you more or help you more, especially if one of my goals is further along or I already passed my goal. Let me help you.
Right.
Because it's a team thing. It's not a one person. It's not a one-way street. It's not a two-way street.
Because what she's doing now, she's trying to just get her way. She's not working to be one anymore. She still wants to be her one. She wants to go be her other half still. Because if my man tells me no, because it's going to affect X, Y, and Z, I'm leaving it as that no.
And the thing is, it's all about communication.
Right.
Tell me why it won't work out. Don't just tell me no. Yeah. Tell me why. I need an explanation.
Help me understand your way of thought on it.
Or what's going on with you. Like, just tell me what's going on.
It's a communication.
It's communication. Once you tell me what's going on, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, I don't give a fuck about it. I don't give a fuck about all that.
Okay, so
what
for example,
from this, hold on, Steve. So what I'm getting from this is you're allowing your man to lead, but you just want a clear path.
Yes.
All right.
As to why.
Yeah, that's it.
That's fine.
I don't know what's going on in your head.
Right. Can't read minds. And if you're supposed to lead, to be a good leader, you have to be able to have clear leadership. So people can be able to just blindly follow what you're saying. Because I hate to bring zodiac signs into it, but they do play a big part in how people interact with one another and how they move in life. I'm a Scorpio. You just can't tell me no. I need to know the exact reason why. I need to know the logic behind it, and understanding behind it. Because if I don't understand it, it don't make sense to me. I'm still gonna do what the hell I want to do, and that's gonna go against you trying to lead me.
It don't matter what sign I am. Just me as a person, I need to know what the fuck is going on. I was raised around men and women, so it's like I know it's things that's going on with men mentally, financially, physically, everything. Just speak on it. I don't care. I just want to know what's X, Y, Z, A, B, C. It's just like talk.
Okay, so
it takes you a long way.
Okay, so for example, right? I don't give a general question to Ayo, so I could like try and understand what he's saying. First and foremost, do Ayo do girl math? Do you understand what's girl math?
You like pretty boy?
Oh, guy math, girl math.
Huh?
Guy math, girl math. Guy math is different from girl math. Like girl math is we have cash, but we also got money in our debit card account. But we went and spent cash, so technically it was free.
I never have cash.
Okay, so girl math is this, right?
That's girl math.
This is, for example,
guy
like
math is 1 + 1 = 2.
Oh, yeah.
Like we said, y'all got a target notification on your phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, buy 3 of these, you get 1 free, or get this and this free. You didn't have it in your mind to actually spend the money. This is a guy's logic thought. We weren't going to spend money. We needed the fuck right now. Anyway.
I got it.
But the girls were like, "Oh, I went in the store and they had this and this for free, so I save us $5." Where did you
You picked the
save
wrong
us?
people for this podcast.
Where did you
Right, you
save?
picked the
Wrong
wrong
people.
ones.
You picked the wrong
Cause
ones.
baby, we gonna sit there and say, bitch, I wasn't going to go spend no goddamn money.
I be seeing all the time. You picked the
I'm
wrong
not finna
ones.
spend some money
This
just
is
because you
not
threw an
helping, y'all.
advertisement at me. Now, if I'm there and you show me an advertisement for something that I was already going to buy, and I
That's
could
different.
save money by buying a little bit more than what I wanted, and then it lasts me longer, then okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But
Logically,
what was the chances of you actually doing that though? Like, how often does that actually happen when you going into the store and you actually looking for something and it has a sale on it?
For me,
well, for me, it's quite often.
it's not.
It's
I
quite
don't
because I
shop
shop.
I
I
don't-
shop.
I don't be needing things like
I
that.
shop.
I already did my shopping.
So you always in there regardless. So it's still a deal if you
Well, I
kept it.
always gotta go to the store to buy a certain thing. I always need just one thing. And I just so happen to get lucky while I'm there because I have like the Walmart app, Kroger app. I have all those apps. And I scan stuff to see if I could get a coupon or something on it. I refuse to pay full price for anything. I need a discount. Because the way things are priced nowadays, they're so the shrinkflation is crazy. No,
Oh, that's a
shrinkflation.
real fucking thing.
All packaging,
Yeah,
but has gone up in price.
yeah.
Inflation. That is a real thing.
Especially with like Dawn, like the dish soap. Yeah.
Oh, baby, I ain't gonna hold you. I have my own little plug on some Dawn. I never pay for Dawn. Ever.
What?
I have my own little plug on it.
Mhm.
I don't buy me
we
no.
don't speak on plugs around
Right,
here.
right.
We ain't
It's
not-
certain things. It's just yeah. But
we good over here.
right. But when I'm always grocery shopping, I'm always looking for
At
that
prices.
deal. Yeah, I'm always looking at
We
prices.
just don't look at prices. Like we're on window shop.
Yeah. Sometimes if we go, yeah, like you say, if we go just to go, sometimes it's just the window shop to get
window
an
shop.
idea.
I do my window shopping. She does hers more physically. I do mine's online.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I want to get to. So what's your version of window shopping? What is that like?
So window shopping, like I said, for me, because like I said, she's a physical person. I'll do mine's online. So I'll do mine's on Walmart, Target, Amazon. I'm gonna check all the price. I'm an Amazon hoe.
I'm gonna have the Amazon. Yeah.
I'm
She
bad.
saves though on the online stuff. She just saves it to her cart for later, and then
That's what I do.
buys it
I
later.
do that a lot. I do that all the time.
I have a bad save card.
Bad. I physically go into
Like
the stores.
I really negotiate what I'm gonna buy first and last. Like I really debate what I need first.
You prioritize
really
it.
Like
You prioritize it.
I am like Angel. I don't ever go to the store and
Oh, I love that.
She hates me because I'll have shit delivered from Walmart.
yeah, because especially when it comes to like shoes, I have big feet, and every time I go into the
Oh, yeah, you got.
That's ordering.
That's understandable.
I'm talking
That's
about I'm talking like everyday
yeah.
things.
No,
I'm not talking about online shopping for like clothes.
I
And
have
stuff
to.
like that.
What the fuck?
Fireworks.
Oh, I was about to say. Bitch. I have to physically go in store and touch, feel, hold, and really, hands on with it.
Yeah, when it comes to clothes shopping, I gotta do a physical shopping. I
Yeah.
can't do that. But like home shopping,
I gotta
like
see like the
Mine
actual
is-
size of things.
mine
like how
is like fruits,
big.
fruits and stuff, like fruits, veggies. I gotta do my own shopping for that.
So it'll take time for I to shop basically.
I mean, like I said, I work 12 hours. I'm a first responder, so for me, I'm busy between motherhood, working, stuff like that. I'm tired. I'm sorry, I'm tired.
I'm tired too.
I'm tired.
Well, I just work 12 hours a day too, so I know how.
But I still cook. I still cook and everything. It's just like, when I know I'm about to cook is when I go to the store and get the food.
Right.
I'd rather have it fresh.
Okay.
I'm not gonna waste my food.
I respect it.
If I know I have people coming over, I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna ask them what they want to eat. If they on a pizza, then I'm gonna just order online and stuff like that. Get some Pizza Hut or whatever. Like, I'm not about to stress myself out.
Not gonna make a homemade pizza. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Not
that
unless I
shit.
want one.
Right, man. I don't even want one.
Right.
I don't even do it for myself, so I'm not gonna do it. But it's just like convenience. It's all about
Sure.
convenience.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you pay for. Here in America, we could do that.
Yeah, here in America. Well, you can bring it back home too, but not delivery and stuff back home.
Uh,
Yeah.
you gonna pay out the ass for that fuck.
You ain't gonna pay
That
out the
shit, you
ass.
still
You pay
pay
out
out
the
the ass
ass.
for it now.
I mean, you.
Working
Hey.
12 hours a day. Okay, this is my schedule. I work from 8 to 8, 8 in the morning to 8 at night. You really want to go to the grocery store after you get home?
Hey, listen. You
Me?
know what I did one time?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something I did one time.
Pay. I ain't going to the grocery store, period. Going
I
to
had
fuck
I had a Walmart delivery to my job.
That's
That's,
insane work. That's insane work.
I mean,
I
I
did a Walmart
DoorDash to my
delivery.
job.
I had a Walmart delivery to my job. I walk outside, my supervisor, she was like, somebody delivering groceries here. And I was like, yes, me.
That's insane.
Yo, that's
He
wild.
looked
That's
at me, I
wild.
was like, that was me.
See, I work on planes. I could never do that because a plane will break. And next thing you know,
No, I ain't
I
working
get to
like that.
walk.
Like, I got a little freedom to,
Nah,
you know,
see,
be able
because
to
like
have.
I expect them to go home at a certain time. Me, what I doing, I can't because a plane will break and it will turn from an hour to 2 to 3 to 4 hours, and I make groceries just there. So it's
Ah,
like,
your ice cream done turn into
No,
milkshake.
melt.
listen. So I live like 10 minutes from my mother, right? If I know I'm gonna be a while till I get home, I'm gonna have the groceries delivered to her house and pick it up from she and then go home.
Yeah, but delivered to the job, that's
I'm,
wild.
I'm
Dude.
Must be nice. It must be
convenience,
nice.
convenience, all right. And I said the same thing when they did it. It's about convenience. If I'm here for 12 plus hours a day, because I was there for like 16 hours. I'm like, nah, it's about convenience because I'm already here long as fuck. I'm about to have some groceries delivered here because when I go home, I'm going to bed. I'm
And God,
tired.
because who going into the grocery store to shop? Not me. I work in
Right.
oil.
I already dedicated my life here already. Like I need to go to bed. I need these groceries too at the same time because the next day I'm off. And I promise you, I'm not
And
leaving the house.
God, I don't go
I'm not I don't
nowhere.
care. I'm going to sleep. I'm staying in the
I don't go
house.
nowhere. My day off
I'm,
cannot
I'm
be from
nobody.
crib. I am
I go
staying home.
shopping.
She will go.
I'll go shopping. I love to go
If she
shopping.
called me while she at the store, I'd be like, "Hey, can we grocery shop together? I'll send you the
Like
money."
we'll legit be on FaceTime with each other.
I'd be like, "Oh,
Well,
I need that too. I
Yep.
need that
That's
too."
crazy.
hmm
Yeah.
I'm the in-person shopper.
But that's the thing about having friends like that at the same time.
Yeah.
Like you need that in your life as well. Like they know your life. She knows my schedule is busier than hers.
Yeah.
She got a little bit more freedom than I do.
Yeah.
She knows I wake up
I
at
got-
3 in the morning to go
I got free
work for
mornings.
5 in the morning. So she don't go work till later in the afternoon.
Right.
So she could drop things off at my house and I'll have it there at the same time.
Mhm.
That's if I ask her. I rarely ask her to do anything for me other than pick up my kid.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean
that's not
even an asking thing anymore. That's just, am I getting her today or you?
exactly.
Hmm.
So when you have a village like that as well as a female system, because I know it's different for males as well.
Well, they typically just end up leaving the kids with the mamas and aunties.
But sometimes
and stuff.
males want their kids home too,
That's
but they don't
rare.
have that
That's very
system.
rare.
I take
It's
my
rare.
child with me. What do you mean? Leave with who? I take my child with me. We gonna go to the grocery store and shop together.
But I'm talking about when you want to.
I'm talking about like
stuff.
American men. American men.
Oh,
Like I said, I told y'all before, y'all Caribbeans are totally different from American men.
well, Angel ain't get a memo, so keep telling she that.
That's crazy works.
What she said?
She said that's crazy walks.
Yeah, I know, right? I know this.
But yeah, so to me it's like, man, like grocery store, you could get me.
Everything is all about perspective, right? Again,
Yeah.
little things we consider bigger than others. Like I simple. Me personally, the little simple shit that people would think is king treatment for me. Just like I said, cooking, that's definitely king treatment for sure. And like I feel like the cleaning, I don't know, it's kind of a 50-50 for me.
Okay, so what's your top five you say is king treatment for you?
For me,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even hold you. Washing my hair. Washing my hair,
Like,
that's one.
You got locks. That's the thing.
yeah, you got
Yeah,
locks. My dude got
we
locks.
have different reasons
You
for
wash
our
my hair,
Well, no, because he could always go pay somebody to
yeah,
do
no,
it.
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. Like
that's
different treatments.
washing my hair and doing my hair. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's nurturing. He's being nurtured by
Yeah.
her. That creates a connection.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel that because if a man was ever to ask me if he could wash my hair,
I'm gonna look at him fucking sideways because bitch, I've been doing them goddamn locks.
I'm
Those are
sorry,
my
I knew you.
locks.
That's
Them my
her
locks.
locks. So honestly, if a man were to ask me personally if he could wash my locks as a woman, I really, really gotta like have some deep connection with you. 'Cause
Right.
that's my hair.
Yeah,
Like my
hair is
hair means
sacred.
a lot to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel the
So
same.
you would like touch my scalp and put your
Put your energy into my energy.
that
Like,
deep.
Yeah.
Oh, because you're putting your energy into my mind now. It's not
Right.
just anything else, but you're putting your energy to my mind.
A lot of your energy is transferred through hands. Like you ever shook hands with somebody and you got this like instantly weird feeling about them. Like everything was good before you shook their hand. Once you shook their hand, you started feeling a different type of way towards them.
I ain't,
Energy is transferred through hands.
I ain't never felt that way before. Maybe I wasn't thinking about it too much, but I never felt that way.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that's something to think about now.
So what's the next one for you, Breeze?
People gonna feel like this is bare minimum, but doing my laundry, that's king treatment because I don't like doing
Yeah.
laundry and having my clothes, my work clothes all sort out and everything. All I gotta do is literally just put on my clothes. I ain't gotta look for it. I feel like that's king treatment.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And
I would agree with that.
what's the next thing? Um, buying me shoes,
For real?
buying me shoes and hats. That's king treatment.
Okay.
I like shoes. I like hats. Clothes. Buying me clothes. That's king treatment.
Okay, I was gonna say I'll buy your clothes, hats, I ain't buying no
Yeah,
shoes. I ain't
that's
buying
what
no
tree.
shoes.
Um,
If that's how you could come up with it for now, that's safe, you know.
no, there's more. I just try to fit. Like I don't want it to be too surface level. I would say anything that has to do like hmm, I have to think about that one. That was the only check I could think about right now. I have to think about more. But that's king treatment. I would say the washing the hair and doing my hair for sure, for sure. That's king treatment. And also like cooking and shit for me, yeah, that's king treatment. So yeah. What about you, Cs?
I would say home cooked meals. That's
Okay,
one.
okay.
Um, of course, cleaning, like keeping the house and so tidy. You know what I'm saying?
That too, yes, that too. King treatment.
And then I would say a massage once in a while, dude. Like you check, like while a massage and like even have like a deep conversation. Like if I could come and talk to you and actually like
Coexist.
bounce, bounce ideas off of you and you give
Yeah.
me some real like you make the fuck more a reality, but we're actually trying to make it into fruition. Yeah, that's it for me, dog. Like I don't feel like I need much. Them four things I think is like
I would
real,
say
real.
I would say listening. Like
Yeah,
listen.
not like hearing me to answer back.
Yeah,
But
like actually like
yeah,
sitting there and
Listening to
listen.
understand.
yeah.
Yes. Don't I need y'all to understand as men, when we tell y'all something, y'all don't listen. That's and then when it blows up in your face, like we ain't turning it back in your face, you know. But this is why I told you that because it is
It'll
going.
be like I ain't want to say I ain't told you saying no, boy. I tell you
This
sorry
is
already.
why I said what I said because
Yeah.
this is going to happen. You ain't listen
Hmm.
to me. So it's like you actually listening to understand where I'm coming from. Yeah, that's a
And that'll I guilty of it. I don't have that same situation too. Whereas like I may be told something before and I being hard headed and I still trying to go and do my own thing. You check? So I guilty of that fuck too.
I'm
But
ready to tell my story. I'm ready
what
to
else?
tell my story.
Oh, that's sorry there.
No, what you just said that you don't listen because you don't, and other guy feel it too. So yeah, you are. He's right. He's right. Everybody, he don't listen.
I
See,
don't listen. I hard headed. I always been hard
he's
headed.
very
You know what
hard.
they used to? You know what my uncle they used to call me when I was younger?
Wow.
Rockhead. Rockhead.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
because
was
yeah,
hard
I
headed.
am it. I'll pass.
Boy.
real talk. But
I was hard headed.
Lexi, what
But
would you say is your, I guess, top three queen?
Top three queen
Yeah.
treatments. My first one be actually like being catered to.
As far as what?
Like, um, I would say you learning my schedule and know exactly when I come home, and you know exactly what I'm finna do as soon as I get home. Cause first thing I do when I get home, I hop in the shower. You already having my shower ready for me when I get home.
Okay.
Especially with the fact that my man, by the time I get home, he's asleep. But when he deliberately sets an alarm to get up around the time he knows I'm about to get home and starts my shower for me, top tier.
Okay.
This top tier.
Respect.
You're waking up out your sleep for me. Um, number two. Ooh. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh. I don't know, cause that's really my biggest thing.
That's fine. That's fine if that's the only
that's
thing.
it.
Okay.
As of right now, that's like my biggest
All
thing.
right. Fair. Angel, what's yours?
Like they are attentive to you basically. Like he really paying attention
Because
to
a
what
lot
you
of
need.
people out here,
Okay, yeah.
they're with people and don't pay them no mind.
Right. That's fair.
That's a
I
fact.
respect that.
So,
I mean, I gotta say the same thing.
because we're
I
two
mean,
very
we're
independent, very
It's,
independent,
mine's the same as hers. It's like I need.
and
I'm very attentive to my family,
Mhm.
work, stuff like that. So it'd be times where I don't be thinking about myself.
Mhm.
So if you peep that I ain't eat for the day or I ain't did something for the day, and you be like, "Hey, babe, when's the last time you ate?"
I'm gonna send you some food right now.
Or I got food at the house.
Right.
Come get some, or whatever the case is. Like, or I'm about to have it delivered to you. It don't matter. It's just
Right.
like the acknowledgement. Like, acknowledge I exist,
Right.
type shit. Because
Make sure
I'm
that you
human.
good regardless.
Right.
Right. It's just like make sure
You
I'm
don't put.
good.
I would say you don't put me as the number one priority because I will always want you to be your first priority because I want you to make sure that mentally, physically, emotionally, you're good within yourself so I can come right beneath you and also support you with it. I want to be the second priority. But if your own mental health as a man isn't all the way together, you're not going to have that clarity to be able to lead. And if I'm with you, I need you to be able to lead. That's the whole point of creating this one that we're trying to become and this kingdom and this establishment of everything. Um, oh, what was I was gonna say? It was something else I was gonna say.
Because at the end of the day, my man told me he ain't eat for the day. And he been at work and stuff like that. And he's still at work. But he got a chance. He want me to, not even want me to. I'm going to send him something. Because it's like a vice versa thing. I'm always thinking of a vice versa. If he take care of me, I take care of him at the
Right.
end of the day. Because what I do for myself, I would expect somebody else to think, damn, I need to do that for her.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to do it for him.
Yeah, going out their way.
I'm going on my way, regardless.
Going out their way. And then I would also say, like, just overall making my life easier, just as easy as I make your life. I bring you that peace, that clarity, that safe zone. I'm giving you that as king treatment because not every female is gonna get just automatically give that. There's women out here that gonna dog you out the same way dudes dog chicks out. There's a lot of that. So if I'm creating this safe place for you, this peace, I I expect that same queen treatment to come back to me. Everything that I give to you that is above and beyond, I expect that back.
I respect it. See, we need more. We need more like-minded queens out here. You know, on this type of beat.
Yeah, but if
No,
they ain't there in a queen mode, they act them and still ain't a princess treatment
I
for.
was looking for a competitive thing, and we come from more of a understanding. We too
Yeah,
understand.
we had our
females.
daddies in our lives.
Even if, well, I can't say I had my dad in my life.
You had your
I had
male figures.
male figures in my life.
Same.
I had really deep male figures. I was raised by not just my uncles and my grandparents and stuff like that, but it was like I was raised around my brothers. I was raised around my cousins, my male friends at that. Like, I really took acknowledgement from everybody. It just depends on how a female, reality wise, because we grew up as two different. She grew up with her dad. I didn't.
Mm.
I didn't grow up with my dad. So, but at the same time, we think alike. It's just how our life plays out. Not a lot of females had good male role models. A lot of females had really bad male role models in their life. It doesn't matter if they were their dad, uncles, brothers. It doesn't matter. They had bad role models in their life.
And I ain't gonna hold you.
I was blessed. I wasn't one of them.
I was gotta look at the mamas too on what they exposed their little
mamas
girls to and taught them.
I mean, my mom. We had our differences. We had it. I love her to this death. Like, death do us part. But at the same time, I had men. My uncles raised me. They were. I'm a girls. I'm a guy's girl type shit. But I'm still a girls at the same day.
You could be.
It's like in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be.
Yeah.
Both. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's like I'm in the middle. Like, I listen to both point of views. Like, I got 3 brothers, 3 sisters. I'm the second oldest on my dad's side, the oldest on my mama's side. So it's like I gotta. And then I'm born and raised in the Caribbean, and then living out here in the States, and like I've been brought up by a lot of different mindsets and stuff. By a lot of young age, because like I moved up here when I was in 10th grade back in 2010. So it's like I've seen a lot of different mindsets from different cultures and stuff like that. And I had to realize everybody thinks differently, everybody moves differently. Whoever, it's just depending on your household at the end of the day. It's your household. And nobody realized that at all. It's your household, how you was raised.
Yep, but your mama and daddy accepted from one another and vice versa.
It doesn't even matter if it's your mama or daddy. You can have your grandparents raising you, your aunties raising you, your cousins raising you, your brother, sister raising. It doesn't matter. It's your household.
Yep, and reciprocated throughout the house.
Yeah, man. Facts. I agree with everything that you said.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like,
I was dope.
You gotta really, and then when you're dealing with somebody on the other spectrum, you gotta think about how they're raised. Like, those questions are really important. Even if you're thinking about just talking to them just for fun, for play, whatever, it doesn't matter. You still need to know a person at the end of the day, because you need to know how they are mentally, what triggers them, what don't trigger them, because you don't want to mess a person up.
yeah,
Even if it's for a short time, for a long time, it don't matter. A person is a person at the end of the day. We all got feelings, male, females, it don't matter.
Yeah, and that's what it come down to. It come down to, at the end of the day, the experiences that a person may face in their life is what will make that character who they is today. You know what I mean? So ultimately, you never know what the other person went through in their life, what it is that they're going through, or even what their day look like. Certain days, like Breeze, and I don't know, certain days, he might come to me, he might send me a simple text, but because I day in a different state of mind at that day, I might snap like, what the fuck? You check? So it's the same thing for everybody. You check? Ultimately.
And we gonna got shit, because you always do that to me every fucking time, dog. We gonna got shit
too much.
Don't worry, we gonna get the gloves on. Anyways, another episode of the Pastry Club.
We like brights, but they're dark bright.
Breeze, Big Lexcii, and Angel in the post. Remember, check yourself when it comes to bare minimum and queen and king treatment. I hope y'all enjoyed this TED Talk. Y'all be easy. Y'all be safe. Peace, blessings, love.
And fix your motherfucking face, nigga.